Okay, good. We're on. Okay, so today we're going to talk about many things, okay, to wrap this module up, okay. We'll start with chapter 13, 14, and finish with 15. Okay, 13 we'll talk about qualifying the borrower, okay. 这样子13的话，我们讲怎么去挑选这个借款者 ，OK， 这是买房子的贷款者 ，OK。然后 Chapter 14 we qualify the property. What does that mean? Qualify getting appraisal, right? How much is your property worth? 这样子实施的话，我们就是看这个房子被买的被从贷款的 ，OK， 它价值是多少？这是估价了 ，OK。And chapter 15 we'll talk about state licensing requirement, okay, especially for real estate agents, brokers, and also MLOs. Okay, so we basically stress more on the MLO side. We'll talk more about the MLOs. Okay. Alright， 这样子15的话，我们就看加州政府对于这个license 牌照 ，OK， 这是做经纪人的，房地产经纪人的，房地产这个 broker 加上做贷款的 MLO。Okay, so we're gonna start with chapter 13. How to qualify the borrower. Okay. One second. Okay, qualifying the borrower, okay? So we talked a little bit about that in the very beginning, okay? 我们这个刚开始的话，这个提到 ，OK， 怎么去挑选这个 borrower，OK， 他到底有没有资格去买房子，有没有资格去从贷款 ，OK？So before making the real estate loan, right, lender, okay, will evaluate, right, borrower's ability and willingness to repay the loan, and whether the property is sufficient value. Okay, so this is qualifying the property, okay, to serve as the collateral for the loan. So this evaluation process is called loan underwriting. Okay, who underwrites this? Okay, individual who does that is called the underwriter, UW. Okay, the primary concern of the underwriter is to minimize the amount of lender's risk. The lower the risk, the better. Okay. 所以我们看一个借款者 ，OK， 银行的角度来看的话，是他有没有能力去还款 ，OK， 愿不愿意，有没有能力，愿不愿意去还这个款，加上呢他的抵押房有没有这个价值在这边 ，OK， 这个过程呢叫做 loan underwriting， 然后做这个动作。这个人呢负责这方面的话，这个人叫 underwriter UW，OK， 他的任务就是把银行的 风险涨低 ，OK， 你这个 borrower 有什么问题的话，他就不批了 ，OK， 不批这个贷款出去，保护银行 ，OK。So there are other things required, right? Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae Underwriting Standard, OK。第二市场买卖这个贷款的市场 ，right？ 他们有一个标准的 ，OK。So what are the standards? Okay, according to Freddie Mac, okay, 他们这个 Freddie Mac 说 ，underwriting mortgage loan is an art， 是一种功夫了 ，okay, not a science, okay， 不是靠数字的 ，okay， it cannot be reduced to mathematical formula， okay， 不是填那个表这个计算机算一算就好了 ，okay。But requires sensitive weighing of many aspects of the loan. Okay, 它要看很多角度。Okay, there are many factors related to borrower's loan application that the underwriter will consider. They will be all related to income, net worth, and credit history. Okay, 他们主要看什么呢 ？Right， 看你的收入right， 你的财产加上了你的信用历史。Okay, income analysis, okay， 它大部分的话，它有这个叫 DTI, okay, they look at the debt to income ratio, how much you owe out there versus your income, okay, housing expenses, okay， 它就是看你这个借款，哎。这个债务比例到你这个收入 ，OK， 这个叫 DTI。OK， housing 的话 ，right， 房屋这边 is 28% of your total income. Okay, the total income they talk about is AGI. Okay, I want to clarify that. Okay, not gross income. Okay. Adjusted gross income, meaning that all the deduction has deducted, and then that's your income. Okay, so typically if you have 1040 tax return, it's on line 37, the long form. Okay, the short form I think is number 7 or something like that. Okay, so check. Okay, it has to say AGI, adjusted gross income. Okay, the total debt on the back end, okay, 36%. That means all debt total, okay, including your credit card, your student loan, loan on your yacht, whatever, okay, total, okay, store card, okay, everything together, including the house, 36%. Okay. 第二个数值，他看的话是后面的数值了，这是你全部债务的这个比例 ，OK， 汽车贷款房屋贷款都包在里面 ，OK， 信用卡，这个Macy card等等 ，OK，American Express，everything， student loan，OK， 都包含在里面。So Fannie Mae guideline, right? Same thing. 28, 36. This is the standard guideline, okay? 28, 36. Now, if you are in the industry, right? Typically, they will go up to either 43, 45, or even they'll go up to 49. Or 9. Some banks even go beyond, right? Okay, but these they charge you high interest rate. Okay, 我们做这一行的话 ，right， 基本上我们可以达到43%、45% 很正常 ，OK。有一些银行它到49%， OK， 到55都可以，但是它的利息呢？就比较高了 明白了吗 ？Okay, so I mean they could give you higher risk, but then they charge you high interest rate. Okay, what they want to see is they want to see stable monthly income. Okay, the quality of your job. Okay, and the durability. How long does it last? I mean, just look at the pandemic, right? Some jobs just gone, okay, out the door. They can sustain. While your nurses, right, they keep on working, right, OT, everything, right. So bonuses, if it's repetitive, they could use it, okay. Overtime, same thing, okay. Unemployment, okay. You shouldn't show much of that, right. So失业金也算在里面 ，OK， 他是看你这个工作是什么工作 ，OK， 可不可以度过这个病毒这个时间 ，right？ 好像护士的话 ，right？ 这个蛮好的 ，OK， 其他的话都没了 ，OK， 加上 OT，right？ 这个超过40个钟这种这个回报了 ，OK， 就是怎么说呢？你常常有的话，他就 OK 给你；你偶尔有一次的话，他就是不给了 ，OK。If you consistently have overtime, they would use it, okay? And if you don't, right, then they would not include it. Unemployment, okay? Similar, right? Alimony, child support, okay? Income, self-employed income, okay? Co-mortgager, okay? That means you're co-signer, right? Rental income, and then they have to verify your income, right? Called VOE. Okay, 它证明你有工作 the verification of employment. So it's one sheet of paper that your employer have to sign. Okay. Alright, so this is what they're looking at your job. Okay. 他看你这个工作稳不稳定。Computing monthly earning, right? This is you have to learn how to do that. Okay. The magic number is 52 weeks. Okay. 这个数字你必须要用52个礼拜这个角度来算他每个月的工资。Okay, 给你一个例子。Okay, an hourly wage. Give you an example. Okay, an hourly wage is $20 per hour. Okay, the weekly income for 40-hour week, right, is $800. Okay, 他20块一个钟。Okay, 他普通工作40个钟头一个礼拜。所以他的 annual income, right? 每个礼拜800块嘛 right? Every week is $800 times 52 weeks. 乘一个52个礼拜 okay? 等于41600块 So 41,600 Then you take that annual income divided by 12. 你除个12个月。这个效果呢，就是他每一个月就是有这个收入了。Okay, this is the monthly income, $3,466.67. Okay, the magic here is the 52. Okay, you have to use 52 weeks. If you don't do it this way, you have all the wrong answers. Okay, 你不这样子来操作的话 ，OK， 你这个数字算出来的是错误的 ，OK。Some people they just times it by 4 weeks. That's wrong. They have the correct answer. I mean the wrong answer there. If you times it by 4 weeks, right, and say $3,200, okay. Most likely that's answer A. Okay. Many students will say, "Oh, right there." Okay. Wrong answer. Okay. So you have to remember, right? 因为你用4个礼拜，一个月有4个礼拜嘛，right? 你乘个4的话 ，OK， 3200，错 ，OK， 他第一个答案给你就是3200 ，OK， 他怂恿你 ，OK， 这个是答案了 ，OK， 你勾上去，你选它就错了。Alright, remember 52 is your friend, OK？ 52个礼拜必须要 ，OK， 然后你除12 and then divide by 12. Okay, remember, very, very important, okay? They have quite a few of these on the test, okay? They ask you in different ways, okay? Very, very important. 很重要的 ，OK， 这个要记住。Alright, employment history， 你的工作的历史 ，OK？ 越长越好了 ，OK？ The more the better, OK？ They want to see at least 2+ years, OK? The next is 5+ in the industry, OK？ 最起码2年的工作 ，OK？ 做这一行的话5年以上 ，OK？ See, at least 2 years in the same field. Okay, advancement, right? Promotion, right? 可以升级的 ，OK？ 你可以做 manager、做副总等等 ，right？ 有这个好处知道你的 salary keep going up, okay? So then the loan payment, right, going down in percentage, right? So you could afford it, so they don't worry, okay? If they see you job hopping, right? Every 3 months, every half a year, you change jobs, no good, okay? 他看你跳来跳去 ，right？ 每几个月、半年你跳到另外一个工作，这个是不良的 ，OK？ 不稳定嘛 ，right？ 你随时失业啊 ，right？ 你找不到工作的话就不行了。Alright, education and training, okay? They want to see you getting an MBA, right? Getting technical training to advance yourself to the position, okay? That's a plus, okay? 它加上了你读多点书啊 ，right？ 这个学习多一点这个方向 ，OK？ 你就可以做这个军诈了 ，OK？ 所以这样子的话，你的工作越来越稳定 ，OK？ Net worth 你的财产 ，OK？ So what is net worth? Net worth is equal all of your assets, okay? Minus your liability. Okay, so accumulation of net worth is a strong indication of credit worthiness. Okay, 有财产的话 ，OK， 你就不怕 ，right？ 有个底嘛。One second. Hello, Chelsea. Yeah, sorry, I'm holding a class right now, so can you either text me or call me after 5, okay? All right, thank you. All right, bye bye. Okay, sorry about the interruption. Okay, so if they have significant net worth, savings, investment, okay, so they can manage the affair. So paying a simple mortgage is nothing, right? So they know that you can manage. So net worth is determined by subtracting liability from total asset, which I have up here. Okay, 他看到你 OK 有财产在你手上的话，他知道你就会理财了 ，right？ 所以呢，对他们这个普通的房子贷款的话就没问题了 ，OK？ 加上了你越多财产的话都越不怕 ，right？ 它的风险越低。Okay. Alright, require reserve after closing. Okay, what is reserve? Okay, reserve they talk about the PI TIA. Okay, per month. Okay, P is for principal, I is for interest, T is for taxes, the other I is for insurance, A is for HOA, association. Okay. P 是本嘛 ，I 第一个 I 是利息，T 就是房地产税，第二个 I 就是保险 ，A 就是社区费 ，OK， 每个月你有这个费用 ，OK，so this dollar amount, okay, either they look it for 6 months, 12 months, okay, sometimes 2 years, sometimes 3 years. Some loans they require up to 60. Okay, why all the difference? Okay, the higher it is, right, the more lax the requirement, right? They don't even look at your job if you have this much. Okay, okay. Some have 2 months, 3 months. Okay, so why do they look at this? Right? Why? Sometimes you lose your job, right? You have to stay afloat how many months? 3 months? 6 months? To get another job. Okay? This is the requirement, right? Just to make sure that the bank get paid. Alright? So that's all it is, the reserve, okay? It's just another layer of security for the bank. Okay? 银行为什么它要看到你有这个财产 right? 这个 reserve, okay? 这个付房屋这个钱 OK， 3个月、2个月、3个月、6个月、12个月、24个月、36、60个月 ，OK， 每一种都不同的 program，OK， 所以他就怕你失业了 ，OK， 没有工作了 ，OK， 你有3个月、6个月来找另外一份工作 ，OK， 这样子的话，他银行 OK 就不会有风险了 ，OK， 他把它风险降低 ，OK。So Freddie Mac guideline is what? Minimum 2 months payment. Okay. And 3 to 6 months for non-owner occupied loans. 自住屋的话，他们 guideline 是2个月 ，OK？ 你投资房3个月到6个月 ，OK？ 3 to 6 months for investment properties. Non-owner occupied. Alright, verification of assets. Okay. How, right? Looking at your bank statement, right? Or they could do a VOD, verification of deposit. Okay, if you have your money in the bank, okay? 它证明你有这个财产 right? 它可以要求在你银行这边要这个数字 right? 你到底里面有多少 The underwriter will take whatever steps are necessary to verify nature and value asset held by the borrower. Right? Typically, they cannot control cash, right? So they don't actually look at cash. Okay. If it's in the bank and it's liquid, then it's called cash. Okay. But actually, hard cold cash, they have no way of verifying it, right? You have $1 million, under your mattress, right? They don't know, right? So you cannot use that. Liquid assets like bank accounts, stock markets, bonds, those are more liquid, okay? If you could get the funds within 10 business days, it's liquid, okay? Alright, verification deposit, I just say that is similar to assets, right? Assets is tougher to verify, but deposit is easy. Just ask the bank, right? OK， 刚才呢，这是我展示这个证明有财产 ，OK， 这个呢是证明你有这个存款 ，OK。This form is sent directly to the bank and returned to the underwriter without passing through the borrower hands. OK， 它不通过借款人的手的 ，OK， 直接到银行问 ，OK， 所以它不可以做这个 modify 或 Photoshop，OK。他直接到银行去证明。Alternative verification method， 其他的方式。Okay. In early 1987, they changed the rules on verification, right? You could provide original bank statements, right? Right now, you could just make copies, right? They accept copies. Okay. For the previous 3 months, okay. Now we just accept copies and 2 months is enough. That's the guideline. 以前是3个月，现在2个月都够了。Okay, financial statements, right? From other areas, right? Your IRA, stock market, right? Your stock portfolio, etc. Okay, or your mutual fund statement, right? Okay, this financial statement is basically it's a report card, right, for the individual. So it's a summary of facts showing the individual financial condition. It contains itemized lists of assets and liability, so it will disclose the net worth. Okay, it's just a spreadsheet of all of your assets and liability, so they know your net worth. Okay, 这个报告私人报告 ，OK， 就是所有列出来你所有的财产，所有你的债户 ，right， 然后你正规的财产有多少 ，OK， 这个是 financial statement。Alright, real estate for sale. If the borrower is selling a property to raise cash, right, to buy another house, right, they may sell the old home to buy the new home, right? So they have to verify that everything is in escrow, they have a valid buyer, and the money and the proceeds that they would make from the sale of this property. Okay? 如果买主贷款者他要卖他旧房子的话 ，right， 他要给这个银行知道 ，right， 他现在是过户中 ，OK。所以他省下来赚到这个钱就可以用来去买新的房子。Okay, so equity is the difference between the market value and the sum of the selling expenses, mortgages, and other lien against the property. Okay, 他只是赚到这方面的钱来买第二栋房子。Okay, this equity is the proceed, the net proceeds. Okay, 减掉所有的费用。Okay, net proceeds. Other assets, okay, 其他的财产 ，okay， 家居啊、珠宝啊、股票啊、债券啊、现金，在人寿保险里面 ，okay， automobiles, furniture, jewelries, diamond rings, right, tennis bracelets, stocks and bonds, and cash value in a life insurance policy. Okay, all these are other assets. Gift letter, 礼物信也是一个基金，可以用上。 If an applicant lacks the necessary funds to close the transaction, a gift of the required amount from relatives, okay, is usually acceptable to the underwriter. Notice they say relatives, right? Preferably blood related, right? First line, okay? Immediate family, right? Or one line, mother, father, grandfather, right? Kids, your brother, sisters, right? Uncle, aunt, okay? 所有你的亲戚了 ，OK？ No friends, okay? No friends. Okay. If you do find a friend, find a friend with the same last name, okay? Just call them cousin, okay? But be careful, right? They want relatives. Okay. The gift should be confirmed by means of gift letter signed by the donor. 捐钱的人有签字哦 okay? So it states in the gift letter that it's a gift. It doesn't have to be paid back. Okay? Does not have to be repaid. Okay? 礼物顺里面它要证明这个珍贵是礼物哦 ，OK？ 不用还钱的 ，OK？ Alright, credit history， 看看它的信用的历史 ，OK？ As part of the loan evaluation, right, the UW underwriter will analyze the credit history of the borrower and to accomplish obtaining a credit report from the rating credit bureau, which is 3 of them. Okay, Equifax, TransUnion, and another one, the third one. Okay, 有3个报告这个信用的 ，OK， 这是公式。A high FICO, okay, top FICO score is what? 900. That's the best you could get. There's no 1,000, okay? And people in the 700s, okay, they're shining. Standard is 680. Okay, 700 plus. So it's good, okay? 这个信用报告分数的话，就最封顶就是900了 ，OK？ 标准的话就是680 ，OK？ 700以上都 OK。OK？ Here are some helpful hints to increase your credit score. 你怎么去增加你的分数呢 ？Pay bills on time, OK？ 就是付款准时付款 ，OK？ 不用迟到。Limit outstanding debt, OK？ 就是债务不用太多。Have a long credit history, 你的历史越长越好。Restrict your credit, OK？ 不用常常用信用 ，right？ 你用完就付清，就用完付清 ，OK？Too much credit, OK？ 不用太多的信用 ，OK？ 你太多信用你也不用 ，right？ 这是 potential。一下子全用的话 ，right？ 他就知道 ，right？ 你可以全用的 ，right？ 全用到你的债务一下子升上了也不好。Alright, so look at this, okay? 680, right? In this range. 680 average FICO score. Okay. Anything above, okay. Okay. Below that is not good. Okay. So FHA could go to this level. Okay. Conventional, this range. Okay. So that's how they rate it. Okay. 信用分数的话，680以上就 OK 了。低于680的话，最低可能640。 620拿不到贷款，普通的贷款 ，OK。如果这样子的话，你又走到 FHA 了 ，OK，FHA 它可以接受标准是580，OK，但是它有一个借款保险费用 ，OK。Alright, explaining derogatory credit，OK，有时候呢，你有不良的记录，你有解释 ，OK， 这个一两个可以解释的，比如说，you lose your job, right？ 失业 ，right？ 你住院 ，OK？ You get hospitalized, or you get sick, illness, okay? Death in the family, right？ 家庭里面死亡一个重要的人 ，OK？ Or even divorce, right？ 离婚等等 ，OK？ 其他的financial pressures, right？ 这个经济的压力 ，OK？ It could affect your credit report, okay? And it may possible to successfully explain the rating, right? Okay? And that everything is resolved, okay? You have the ability to resolve that, okay? So they could accept explanation, okay? Explaining, everybody is human. We make mistakes, right? But if you're able to explain it nicely, and it only happen once or twice, it's okay. But if it happens every year, every 6 months, then something you cannot explain, okay? 一两次可以 ，OK， 但是你常常的每几个月一次都不行了 ，OK， 他不会接受的。Okay, bill consolidation refinancing. OK， 有很多老外 ，OK， 他常常用这个 equity，OK， 从贷款越借越多去还债 ，right， 等等，这个不行的，不良的。So it may be marginal credit risk. Okay, so they continually increasing liability to bail out. Okay, 他重贷款 refinance, take out more to debt consolidate. They are classified as marginal risk. See, the pattern suggests a tendency to look beyond a prudent level, right? 他不够钱用，他就从房子抽钱出来用了。Okay, so they have to keep up with the spending. They keep taking the equity out, cash out, to pay for, fancy yachts and vacations. Okay. Right, illegal discrimination. Borrower must be legal age before they could qualify for a loan. What's that age? 18. Okay, greater than, equal. You can apply on your birthday. Okay. Okay, in addition to age, right, lender cannot use as a basis denying loan the race, 人种 color, 颜色 creed. Okay, 这是哪里来的 ？Okay, national origin, 祖宗 ，Okay, religion, 宗教 handicap, 有没有残废 familial status, 结婚没结婚 ，Okay, marital status, Okay, 男女不分 ，Okay, and doesn't matter what sex you are, right? Man, woman, same. No discrimination, except for the age, right? Alright, this poster tells everybody that make sure that you're not being discriminated against, okay? 这个牌声明 ，OK， 你不可以被歧视的 ，OK？ I'm surprised they don't have a phone number here. But they have an address. There's no street address. Anyway, you just Google it. Alright, summary of qualifying to borrow, right? 我们总和一下 ability to pay, okay? 他有能力去还债 Looking at what? Income, net worth, and credit. 看什么东西呢？看他的收入、财产，加上了他的信用历史。Okay? And they have guidelines. Okay? Guidelines, remember the guideline? 2836, right? DTI. Debt to income ratio, right? 债户跟那个收入的比例 okay? 28:36. 28 is the housing, 36 is the total. Okay? They look at your job, right? Your quality, quantity, durability of your income. Okay? Do you have any net worth, right? To weather up a financial turmoil, right? 3 months, 6 months, right? And also, you're able, 有能力，愿意 ，OK 去还这个债户 ，OK. Alright, so let's look at FHA Underwriting Standards. Okay, let's see how far we are with this. Okay, let's wrap this up. Alright, 另外一种贷款的话 ，okay, 这是 FHA. Okay, their guideline is a little bit different, less stringent. First of all, the FICO is 580, right? 它的信用分数就是标准是580. They could go as low as 550. Okay, some even go at 500. But then again, they have higher interest rates. Right? 利息是高 okay? And the debt to income ratio is 31:43. Okay, versus 28:36. Okay. So the maximum ratio is 43 that they use for the back end, okay? 他的债户跟收入吧，房子31%, okay? 全部债户是43%. Alright, so it looks something like this. Okay, your P&I, P is 538.40, right? Property tax, that's the T. Okay, $15 home insurance, others, right? Home association. Total, that's the PITI. Okay, you don't have association, but you have maintenance, right? Okay, $700 plus per month. So you divide by 31, right? They have to make $2,300 per month gross income. Okay? Alright. So looking at this, right? Minimum that they have to make that, right? Now, the fixed payment income, right? You have your housing now, right? You also have an auto payment, right? And then you have store card. So total is $819. You divide by 0.43, you have 1,900 versus 22. So which one do they use? Do they use 22 or do they use 19? Okay. underwriter will use the higher one. OK， 他们用哪一个呢 ？OK， 他用最高这个。OK， 这个是全部债户。OK， 他只有1900。Right, VA 军人的。Okay, I think they use a debt to income ratio of 41% for both. Okay， 军人的话，他是用41%。OK， 房子跟所有的一起都是用一个。That's the only thing that they use. Other factors， 其他的东西，有没有asset, right? Liquid assets, okay? Basically, the dependents, right? Employment history, willingness to pay, no late payment, amount of down payment made, and closing costs, okay? 其他的东西就是有没有钱在手里 ，right？ 然后有多少小孩啊 ，right？ 那个小孩不简单 ，right？ 要花钱的，然后看看你的工作的历史 ，OK？ 然后你的信用，加上呢有没有首付 ，right？ 然后就是付费那个费用那个钱有没有 ，OK？ Alright, income ratio analysis. Okay, so for VA they use 41%. Okay, VA 就是用41%. Okay, pre-qualification versus pre-approval. Okay, when you pre-qualify, that's not as good as pre-approval. Pre-approval meaning that things has been confirmed, right? Pre-qualify just maybe verbal, right? You qualify, right? But if you're pre-approved, that means that if you're actually gonna submit the application, most likely you will get approved. So that's called pre-approved. Okay. So underwriter is a person responsible for rating risks and approving real estate loans. Okay. So when we ask selling agents with the offer, right? We want a pre-approval letter. We call it the PAL. Okay? PAL is your friend. Okay. So without that, most people don't even look at the offer, right? You don't qualify, right? I mean, you could be qualified, but you need to be pre-approved. Okay. All right. So we're gonna take a 5-minute break until 3 o'clock. Okay. So we're gonna be break. Till 3 p.m. We'll be back. Okay. Then we'll go to chapter 14, okay? We'll look at how to qualify the property. So that basically is what we call appraisal.估价, okay? 房子估价. Alright, we're back at 3. Okay, qualifying a property. The bank will look at your house, right? How much is it worth? Okay, because they have to give you a loan. And they typically give up to 80%. Okay, give example. If the house is worth $1 million, okay, 6 zeros. Okay, 80% loan, the bank will loan you up to 800,000. Okay, so that's called LTV. Value at a mil, loan 80% is 800,000. So $800,000, right? Divided by 1 million. Okay, you have 80%. So that's LTV. Okay, that's the concept. Okay, so depending on how much your house is worth, right, the bank could lend you up to 80%. Some bank could only lend up to 60%, right, for a special program. They don't check your income, whatever, right? So that they have more of a cushion. 这个概念就是，如果你的房子值100万 ，OK， 银行可能借款借到80%，只有借80万给你，所以80万的贷款除你的价值100万，就80%。这个数字叫 LTV (Loan to Value)， OK， 这个数字。Alright, the lender's perception of value. OK， 他们眼里看到你的房子的价值是什么的。OK， they need to work with certified appraisers. OK， 这是好的估价师。OK， 很像你的一样 ，right？ CPA。会计师 right? Certified public accountant. Okay, this one is certified appraiser. To give you a market value, okay, of the loan. Okay, market value is a snapshot in time. Okay, so given a date, okay, that's how much your house is worth. Okay, 就是一个时间段 ，OK， 一个时刻，这个价位 ，OK。So it is this true market value that the lender seek. Okay. So they know how much risk is involved. Okay. They don't care if it's like 10 years from now or 2 years ago, right? They want it now. Right? How much is it worth now? Okay. Because the moment that they lend you the money, right, you could default anytime. Right? That anytime is now. Right? So, right, if they give you the money, you bought the house and you lost your job and you cannot pay, right? They have to eat it, right? They have to make sure that they protect it. So they use the market value. Okay. 所以他会有银行要保护自己 ，right？ 他有知道你的房子值多少钱，他没有兴趣，就是去年的还是2年前的、3年前、5年前的，他也没有兴趣讲5年之后还是10年之后，你价值是多少 ？OK， 他们已经知道，将来的价位 ，OK， 大部分都比现在高，除非它只是一个下坡这个情况，这样子的话，它会更保守 ，OK。Alright, so using the financial tech savvy appraiser, they could use computers, okay, to approve, okay. 现代化的估价师，它可以用电脑方式来调查你的价值， okay， 因为它有很多这个数值嘛， okay. So, they could use high-tech financial, okay. It's called computer appraisal, okay. 可以用电脑方式来估价，这个是最快的方式。Alright, let's talk about LTV and the maximum loan amount, okay. Typically it's 80%. Some call it 90%. 90% is more popular now. 1 second. Start match maybe. Fazio? Okay, I'll text you what the landlord wants, okay? Thank you. Alright, bye-bye. Okay, so let's look at an example, okay? Let's say a house for sale is 180,000, right? 卖房价位是18万。Okay? 150,000 is the appraised value. 估价只有估15万出来。Okay? Now, if you are the bank, okay, which one do you use? This one or this one? 如果你是银行的话 ，OK， 你会用哪个数字？卖房的价位18万还是15万估价出来了？当然是这个 lower one, right? You're the bank, right? You don't want to say, or they sold it for 200K, right? You use that, right? You use the most conservative number, which is the appraised value, okay? So they take that and take 80% of that. So they only lend you 120 maximum loan, okay? 银行用这个数字的话，它乘一个80， right? 它可能借你12万，顶峰借给你12万 ，okay? So what happened? My price is at 180, right? I have to come up with 60K. Hello, Lydia. 不好意思，我上课。你有OK， 5点钟之后吧，好吧？好，拜拜。Okay, so the bank will only give you 120,000, right? So you have to make up the difference to 60K, right? So you originally, let's say this is a 20%, right? 20% purchase. Originally, right? you're only gonna give 20% of this, right? 20% is that you only come up with 36,000, right? But the bank only appraised it for 150, right? So there's a difference of what? Okay, the difference of $30,000. Okay, so what happened? Okay, so you have to come up with the difference. Right? You cannot put 36 anymore. Right? You have to come up with 60K. Okay, so that means you have to come up with 18,000 more. Okay， 本来你是20% 首付，来36000就够了，但是它估价只有估15万出来，所以你要补充到6万块，所以你要加18000上去，它不止28000， 14, 26, yeah, 26, sorry, 26, okay, 26K plus 36K equals 60K. Alright, 所以估价很重要 ，appraised value very much is key. 你估不出来的话 ，right? What happened if you don't? You go back to the seller and say, hey, your house is only worth 150. Cannot do the loan. I don't have the 228K. Can you lower your price to 150? Right? So this is the trump card, okay, on the appraisal. Okay. Alright, so in the example, the maximum loan is predicated on the lower appraised value, not the higher sale price. Okay, so if they use a higher price, right, then the bank is at a risk. The bank is giving you 96% if they give you the higher price at 80%. Okay, if they give it to you. Okay, so their risk is much higher, right? 因为这样子的话，它银行用18万来算的话 ，right， 它这个 LTV 就变为96% 了。Alright, estimating market value， 怎么去算这个市面价钱呢？它有3种方式 ，They have 3 approach. Okay, this is the third approach. What do? They look at houses similar and sold for the last 3 to 6 months. Okay, 他看3到6个月之前卖过这一类的房子 ，sold. Okay, not on the market, right? Not listing, sold. Okay, so that means buyer is willing to pay for. Okay, so it's a good indication of that's the market price. 3 to 6 months. So they compare apples to apples, right? So exactly the same model, square footage, okay, in the neighborhood, 1 mile within 1 mile, okay, 1英里之内卖过的房子，同一类的房子，3到6个月，这样子来比较。Okay, so you compare apples to apples. Okay, if your property is 3 bedroom 2 bath, you have, if you have a 4 bedroom 3 bath or a 3 bedroom 1 bath, right? You have to reduce that price, right? Minus 1 bedroom and 1 bath. Okay, you have to up the price, right? Up the price to include an extra bath. Okay, so you have to add a bath. At 10K, this one you add 20K. Okay, 1 bedroom and 1 bath. Okay. Excuse me, this should be minus. 你减掉一个房间 ，OK， 这个你加多一个厕所 ，OK。Star Max maybe? Yes, speaking. Annette? Yeah, are you Annette? Good. Yeah, I'm giving a MLO class right now. So, yeah, what's up? Quick. Yeah, right. Oh, I see. Okay, right. Yeah, sure, no problem. Yeah, text me what you need, okay, and then I'll call you after 5 or sometime this evening. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye. Okay, so to give you something in a nutshell, right? So we don't know how much this is, okay? So let's say in the same neighborhood, right? Within 3 months, these two houses are sold, okay? A and B. Preferably the more the better, right? Okay. But this one is not exactly the same, right? So this one is priced at, let's say 450, okay? And then this one is priced at 410. Okay, so by minus 20K, right? Because they have an extra bedroom, extra bath. Okay, you have to minus 10K and 10K, right? You have to minus 20K. After you minus 20K, this will become 430, right? But this one is at 410, but you have to add a bath to it, so you have to add 10K. So by adding 10K, this one is 420, right? So you take an average of these two, okay? So the average of these two, your house is probably worth 425, because yours is a 3 bedroom, 3 bath, okay? This is K, okay? Thousands. Okay, so that's how you compare using market. So in Chinese Mandarin, okay, within 3 months, right， 3个月之内 ，right， 你找到2个房子卖掉的房子 ，OK， 但是它不同你这个想买的房子一样的房子 ，OK， 你的房子是3房2浴 ，OK， 这个卖掉房子是4房3浴，它是45万，另外一栋呢是3房1浴 ，OK， 41万，所以这个4房3浴的房子，你又减掉一个卧房，减掉一个厕所 ，OK， 每一个都是1万块左右了 ，OK， 所以呢，你又减掉 ，OK， 这个是减掉2万块，减掉2万块的话，这个变为43万了 ，OK， 这个3房1浴 ，right， 一个厕所，你就炸个厕所上去啊，哎，因为你这边是2个厕所 ，OK， 炸个厕所上去，你就炸1万 ，OK， 你炸1万上去就42万 ，OK， 42万跟42万跟43万的话，来平均数就是42万5，所以你的房子值42万5 ，OK，so that's how they do the comparison， right？ 你用这个比较的方式来比较，这个越多越房子越好， right？ 你综合一个平均数出来 ，okay？So that's how they do it that way. Okay. So you have averages and bell curves, right? You know, the classic bell curve. Okay. Etc. Right? So this is the middle, right? Okay. 这个平均数 right? 最普遍的平均数 and different type of averages, right? The mean, the median, the mode, and the range. Okay. You on the test, right? Asking you the definition of those. Okay. So an example in here, what is the mean? Mean is 2.8. You add all this up, divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, divided by 5. Okay. Summation of the 5 sets, right? Divided by 5. That's the mean. That's the average. 3 is the median, right? What is the median? The middle number, right? 中间的数字是3。Okay. What is the mode? The mode is repeating, right? How many is repeating? Okay. 4 is repeated. Okay. Sometimes you have more than one mode, right? Okay. 这个重复的是什么东西？4。Okay. What's the range? 范围是什么？1 to 4, right? 1 to 4. Okay, that's the range. So that's what, this is a statistic map. Okay, mean, median, mode, and range. The most accurate is the median price. Okay, and most experts they use median. 用中间的数字是最准确的。Okay. Alright, multiple regression analysis. What is that? It's a statistical procedure to assess the relationship between a dependent variable and 2 or more dependent variable. Okay. So it's a way of analyzing statistics. Okay. So computer is best tool for that. Okay. So they use computer tool. They call it the automatic valuation model, AVM. Okay. So on most report you can see AVM. It's pretty accurate, but it's not definite. Okay. 它用电脑来算这个价值出来，因为它有很多资料嘛，哎，它可以预算出来你这个房子是多少钱。Right, sell date and the calm sell. Okay, sell date very important, right? It should be 6 months, no more than 6 months. Okay, because in a year they increase 3 to 5%. Okay, so 6 months is divided by 2, which is 1.5% to 2.5%. Okay, those factors also have to be factored in. Okay, because it's up or down, right? 因为 通货经济膨胀的话，每年房子会升级的嘛，right？所以它升级3到5个 percent，right？你除个2，right？这是6个月了，right？6个月就很明显的，right？1.5到2.5个 percent，虽然不多，还会影响这个价位，OK？所以你3个月的话，right？就变为0.7 ，OK？到这个小于1 ，OK？这样子的话就可以免了，不算在里面，OK？所以 I like to use 3 months. If you don't have any comparable, then use 6 months, but you have this. Okay? 我用这个方式来估价的话，我用3个月。真的没有资料的话，我用6个月的，但是我会加这个价值上去。一个down market 的话，我会减。Okay, location of the comparable cell. Typically, it should be within 1 mile radius. 之内最好 right? Okay. Sometimes, right? Well, let's say this is a big freeway, right? North and south, different neighborhood, different class of houses. Okay, sometimes you get that. Okay, so make sure it's in the same neighborhood. Okay, let's say you divide by something over here. Don't use. Okay, use everything in this neighborhood. Okay， 因为你扩条大路的话，可能一个区跟另外区价值真的不一样。OK， 一个范围最好是一个范围里面，一个区的范围里面。Physical characteristics. Let me see how long this is. We have you. Stop Max Mayfield. Sure. Okay, I'll text you something that the landlord wants, okay? Alright, thank you. Okay, physical characteristics, right? To qualify as a comparable, right? They have to be similar. to the subject property. You cannot say this is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, right, versus a 3-bedroom, 2-bath condo, right? Cannot do the mix, okay? Has to be similar to the subject property. It has to be a house, okay? 你比较的话 ，right， 房楼的方面都差不多一样 ，right， 不可以讲三房两浴的房子 ，OK， 比较一个三房两浴的 condo，OK， 这个很难比较 ，OK， This is comparing apples to oranges. Okay, terms of the sale. Okay, it may affect it. Okay, terms of the sale is what? Price. Okay, close of escrow date. Right, and other terms inside. Does it include furniture? Right, things like that. Okay. 条件在里面 ，OK 是什么？当然是价位啦 ，right， 时间啦 ，right， 然后其他的条件。Arm's length transaction, what does that mean? OK， 这个是第三者 third party. Okay, not selling to your brother, sisters, cousin, whatever, right? Give them a discount, right? Okay, arm's length. See, they are both buyer and seller. They're informed, no pressure, buy or sell, right? And there's reasonable time on the open market, typically 30 days. 在市场上面大概是30天 ，OK。如果它出来一天就没有了 ，OK。So it's not good time. Okay. So if it's on the market for 30 days, okay. But some houses they on the market for 1 day and it's gone. Okay, that's not good enough exposure. So that means someone is already make the deal already before it comes out. So, or they accept it too quick, right? There may be better offer, within 30 days, right? Alright, the cost approach. What is the cost approach? It's the second way of doing appraisal, right? Cost meaning building from scratch, okay? 这个是多少钱去建一栋房子 So the formula for that is what? First, you have land, right? The land lot. Again, you have to find out how much that piece of land is by doing comparison, okay? 唯一你要知道地皮，这个地皮买回来是多少钱，你用比较这个方式来调好的那个价位 ，okay? Next, you have your material and your labor and other costs. Okay, so this is your house. Okay. 第二步呢，这是你的材料、人工，其他的费用，permit 啦，保险啦，你用钱的历史啊等等 ，OK， 都在里面，包含里面。All costs, direct and indirect, right? It could be property tax, right? Because it will take you at least 6 to 9 months to build. Okay? If not longer, okay? 6到9个月去建这个房子 ，okay? And then you have to minus your depreciation, okay? 涨旧这方面你要减出来 ，okay? Because you're not comparing new houses to new houses, right? Your house is probably 20 years old, right? You have to minus 20 years of depreciation. Right? You may need a new roof, right? You may need a new AC, right, etc. Then you come up with the value. Okay. So your land lot, your material, labor, and other indirect costs minus depreciation equal the value. That's from building scratch. Okay. 很简单，三步嘛 ，right？ 地皮加材料、人工、其他费用减掉涨州的部分，这是价值。Alright, let's look at how they do it. Okay, so again, they say 3 steps. Okay. Okay. They do it in reverse, right? Value of the lot, right? The house, and then deduct appreciation. Okay. 3个步骤。So depreciation is very tough to determine. 涨州部分的话就比较难去处理了。Okay. They got physical. Okay. Meaning, yeah, it needs a new coat of paint, right? New roof, right? 这个是 physical， 这是磨选了 ，OK？ 新的油漆啊、屋顶啊等。Functional obsolescence, and you could still do it, right? Maybe it's an older house, right? 3 bedroom, 1 bath. No one wants it, right? And you have to be at least 3 bedroom, 2 baths. Okay, economic obsolescence, no good. Okay, if everybody move out, right, the value drops. No jobs, right? The whole factory goes down. Okay, you cannot fix it. Okay, so very important. Sometimes it's curable. These two are curable, right? Not curable. 经济这方面的话很难改变的，因为一个工厂它搬了，没有工作，所有的人也搬了 ，OK， 所以你的房子价值就低了，上不回去 ，OK， 会有很大的影响。OK， 第三种方式 ，third approach，OK，income approach， 投资方式去算 ，OK。这个怎么去算呢？给你一个例子，很简单 ，right？ 所有你的 income， what income？ rent， right？ 你收的租金 ，OK， minus all of your expenses， OK， 减掉所有你的费用 ，divided by your rate of return。ROI, okay, equal your value. Okay, so let me repeat. All the rental income for the whole year minus all the expenses for the whole year. What are expenses? Taxes, real estate taxes, okay, mortgage interest, right? What else? Vacancies, right? Pool man maintenance, right? Lawn, gardener, reserves for new fence or roof, and then divided by the return on investment. Maybe it's 6%, maybe it's 8%, maybe it's 10%, or maybe it's 3% only. Okay, so then you get the value. Alright, let me give you an example. Okay, let's say you have an office building. Okay, your income for the whole thing is 120,000. Okay, for the whole year, minus 20,000. Okay, and this is a 10% return. So 100K divided by 0.1. This building is worth $1 million. Okay, so that's the income approach. 你有个办公楼 ，right？ 一个办公楼你不知道多少钱了 ，right？ 它是你所有的租金收入一年的12万。OK， 你费用2万块，全部的费用一年的是2万块，然后你的回报率是 10%， 所以10万块除0.1， 你的房楼这个办公楼值100万。OK。Oops. Okay, so that's the income approach. Alright, so let's look at the details, what they say. Okay. So they're saying that single family is not really rental income, right? But you could use it as such, right? But what they meant is that they want to see duplexes, triplexes, and fourplexes, and up. Okay, and they could usually do with the gross rent multiplier. It could be monthly or it could be annually. Okay， 因为它有记录啊，有历史等等 ，right？ 它可以用一个常数， right？ 它一个月的常数还是一年的常数，它知道你多少的收入，它乘一乘就这个价值出来了。Okay， so you could have this. That's how they get the rent multiply, right? 110, 111, right? This is monthly. Times what? $900 per month. Okay. So that's 100,000. Okay. You take your calculator, right? I say this unit will give me $900 per month, right? Times my monthly gross rent multiplier, 111. So it's worth $99,900, right? So they round off to 100,000. Okay， 它很简单 ，right？ 它算了出来之后 ，right？ 它有历史，它知道，我这个月一个月我有900块，我乘一个111 ，OK， 等于我的价值。Okay， so the actual number is 99,900. Okay, so they round off to 100K. Now on the test, be careful, right? They may give you monthly gross rent multiplier or they give you annual. So you have to adjust, right? Is it monthly or is it an annual rent? Okay, very important. Okay, monthly or annual. 你又知道他说是每个月还是每一年哦 ，OK？ 你弄错的话，你就答错了。Alright, understanding the appraisal process. 我们看看。Most people, agent and loan broker, they tend to overvalue the property. 就希望高 ，right？ 估价估得高。They tend to overprice it. Most of us. How to solve problem caused by low appraisal? 如果你估价估的低出来，怎么处理呢 ？Okay. So you have to have a good appraiser. Okay. And seller should not be given a unrealistic estimate of this property worth. Okay. listing 的时候 ，right? When you do listing, don't give the seller high hopes. Put the highest price, and they cannot sell, right? They come in low. The price will come in low. So you really have to be conservative, right? Go with the market and take the lower number. Don't take a high number, right? 你估价的时候保守一点，这样子的话，它将来的估价就会准。Okay, nevertheless, an appraisal is only opinion of value at a given date. Okay? Sometimes you say, okay, don't sell now, wait another 6 months to get a higher price. Right? Or they could wait 5 years to get a better price. Right? So it depends. On down market, right? Sell it as fast as you can, or else it's gonna keep dropping, right? 所以就看了 ，right？时间有时间段的嘛 ，right？OK，他可以说 ，OK，市场慢慢升上去 ，right？我等6个月就卖，还是我等5年我就卖 ，OK？但是杀波的时候 ，right？市场垮下来的时候，他才明天就卖掉了 ，right？卖得越快越好嘛 ，right？因为等时间多的话，它的价值越来越小了。Alright, key consideration to a residential appraiser. Okay, 他要考虑什么东西？估价师。Oh, a lot of things. Okay, some are more important than others. Okay, so let's look at some of them. Location, 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 location. Right? 在哪里？在哪里？在哪里？ Right? 很重要。Is it owner occupied? Vacancy 有没有空掉 ？Right? Rental levels. Right? 有没有进驻？你个区是不是住宅区？OK？ 有没有 changing zones？OK？ 你的地皮形状是块形还是方形？OK？ 有没有斜坡 ？Right？ 你的街道是不是四四方方的 ？OK？ Utilities, right? Do you have septic tanks? No sewer, no electricity, no gas. Nuisance, right? Like pests, any rats. Okay. Proximity to services. You have to drive far away to the store. Zoning, right? Okay. So let me repeat this in Chinese, okay? 地区在哪个地方 ，right？ 是不是租屋？有没有空掉的房子 ？OK， 你租房的租金 ，OK， 有没有进驻？这是盖房子，是不是一个住宅区？还是它乱七八糟的 ？OK， 有没有改变地皮的用途？你的地皮是长方形的还是块形的 ？OK， 你的地是不是平的还是有斜坡 ？OK， 你的街道是不是90度的？这个水电瓦斯有没有 ？OK， 有没有不良的地方？有没有老鼠啊等等的飞机噪音啊等等 ？OK，Proximity to services，OK， 有没有开车很远去买东西 ？Zoning 地区 ，OK，Sight and view， OK。Where is it located, right? Is it the elevation? Do you have any view? 有没有风景 ？Design and appeal, right? 你怎么这个设计舒不舒服，好不好看 ？Construction quality 用什么材料？是豪宅的材料吗？还是普通房子的材料 ？Age and condition, right? 它的寿命 ，right? 是旧房子50年多的，100年多的。 Okay, functional utility. We talked that before, right? 三房一浴, no good. Okay. 3-bedroom, 1 bath, no one wants it. Okay. Energy efficient item. Okay. Solar, right? Solar panel. Room count. How many rooms you have, right? 多少房间 and square footage, right? 面积是多大 ？OK。所以你看，你有考虑多少东西 ？OK。很多很多的东西有考虑 ，OK。All of these you have to consider, okay. Alright, rural and suburban homes, okay. Rural and suburban homes. 这个郊区这些房子 ，okay. Okay, the value of the land is more than 49% of the overall, right? 你的地皮啊 ，OK， 不应该超过一半的价值，这样子没什么意思 ，OK。有没有 private or public utility？ 有没有水电瓦斯 ？OK， 有些郊区的地方 ，OK， 没有水的，你有自己挖井 ，OK， 没有排水的，有 septic tank， 那个粪池等等 ，OK， 所以这方面要考虑。property access to federal, state, county highway， 有没有路啊 ？Right， 你铺一条路蛮贵的 ，OK。If you need to pave a road, it's expensive. Okay. The present or anticipated use of adjacent real estate does not unfavorably affect the value of the house as a residence. Okay. So, it's in the neighborhood, you have utilities ready. Okay. Atypical property, that means not typical. Okay. Strange property. And what they are, right? 不是普通的房产，叫 atypical. These are what? Log cabins, right? 用树木 ，OK， 来建的 ，OK。Dome homes, OK， 一个盖这样子的，那个 igloo, OK。Manufactured home, right? Mobile home. Okay, these are atypical properties. These must be appraised by certified level appraisal only. Okay, 最好的话，它有一个证明的 certified level. Okay. Alright, so this ends chapter 14. Okay, of doing appraisal for properties. Okay, so basically you have market value, 用市场卖掉的房楼来算 ，OK？ You comparing, right? You doing the comparison. Okay, you compare. Number 2, you build from scratch, right? Cost approach. You build. And comparison is easy, right? You compare different properties. Okay, 比较很简单，你就比较卖掉的房子 ，right? Cost 这部分的话，你盖房子 ，okay? Land 地皮 ，okay? Material, labor, and other minus depreciation. Okay? 地皮加材料、人工、其他费用减掉涨旧的部分 equal value. Okay? Number 3, income approach. Okay? Easy. All rent minus expenses divided by percent equal value. OK， 所有的房租减掉你的费用除你的回报率等于价值。OK, so you have 1, 2, 3 ways to appraise the home. Okay. All right, so let's take a quick break until 4 o'clock. Okay, and then we're gonna do chapter 15. Talk about MLO licensing. Okay. Break till 4. Alright, it's 4 o'clock, so we'll continue. Alright, state licensing requirement. Okay. What does it take? Okay, let me explain the MLO. Okay, you have two ways of making money here. Okay, one is through Department of Real Estate. The other one is Department of Oversight, DBO. Department of Business Oversight. Okay, so through this, if you have a real estate license, okay, you need DRE to do the endorsement. Then you could do MLO. Okay, you go through DBO, right? As a bank or as a lender. Okay, and you do your MLO there through Department of Business Oversight. Okay, so they've got two routes to do MLOs. Okay, so if you don't have a real estate license, okay, we have a branch, a direct lender branch that you could practice your MLO. Okay, and if you do have a real estate license, right, you just join our brokerage and you could do your MLO through the Department of Real Estate. Okay, so everybody's clear on that, right? Okay, 你做这个贷款经纪 right 有两种方式。如果你已经有房产的 license 的话 right 你会通过这个房产部门 OK 他们这个 endorsement 拿你这个 MLO license OK 如果你没有房产 license OK 你又通过一个银行还是我们这个贷款银行这个 branch 我们这个分行做 MLO OK 他们有这个 Department of Business Oversight License OK 通过这个方式来做 MLO OK 所以不管你有房产 license 的话就通过这条路 OK 如果你没有房产 license 的话你就有这个 OK 将来你拿到这个房产 license right 你可以转过来这边都可以的 OK Okay, CalBRE or DRE is within the California Department of Consumer Affairs, right? Oversight DCA. Okay, 管住它了. So, 1919, California is the first state, number one state, to license people who practice real estate as a profession. Okay, 我们加州是第一个州有这个要求 OK 有 license 就可以卖房 Who's the head of the Department of Real Estate? The commissioner. Okay, commissioner is what? Appointed by the governor and serves at the pleasure of the governor. Okay, 房地产部门的头是谁呢？他的名称叫 commissioner。谁做呢？州长指挥谁做这个位置。Okay， 资格。Okay, what the requirement minimum? 5 years as a broker. Okay, if you don't have 5 years experience as a broker, you wouldn't qualify as a commissioner. Okay, as an alternative, the commissioner must possess related experience activity for 5 years within the prior 10 years. Okay, 10年之内有5年，这是做房产的。What can the commissioner do? Full power to regulate and control. Okay, 它可以管住。Issuing of licenses, right? 牌照 temporary or permanent, as well as the revocation. 它可以取消你的 license. Okay? California Attorney General is the legal advisor to the commissioner. 他的律师就是加州律师。Okay? And will represent the commissioner in legal actions involving DRE. Any injunctions, receiverships, order to desist and refrain. Okay? 他全部通过这个律师，加州的律师来操作。Disciplinary action. Okay? So they could deny, suspend, and revoke any license issue through the DRE. Okay? So within 3 years of the occurrence, right? 你犯规什么情况 right? 3年之内它可以处理。Okay? So if it's involved omission, fraud, misrepresentation, false promise, okay, then it's 1 year, whichever is later. Okay, so it's also 3 years. Okay, 诈骗行为等等 ，OK， 3年之内可以处理。Administrative procedure. This is how it goes, right? Someone accused, right? 有人在抱怨。Statement of issues, right? 就是他写下来有什么问题。Statement of respondent, right? 你回复他。Notice of the defense, and then you have 这是准备资料了 ，OK？ 这是你的案子。Pre-hearing 先谈话 ，right? The actual hearing 这是开会。Reconsideration, okay? And if you don't 不服的话，就 go to court. Okay? Judicial review 就通过法庭。What are the penalties? Okay? It could be fines, restitution, suspension, or revocation. 罚你钱，还是你暂时停掉你的 license， 还是取消你的 license? Okay? A restricted license can be issued by the commissioner. 他可以讲你可以做房产，但是不可以做 commercial， 不可以卖地皮等等。Okay? So it is important for license at a time commissioner was earned. Remember, very important. Okay? You take any money for your commission, you have to be licensed. Okay? If you're not licensed or expired, even if I give you money, don't take it. Okay? Renew your license, then cash your check. Okay?你没有 license 这个时间段 ，OK， 不可以赚钱赚佣金 ，OK， 你拿佣金的话，他会取消你的 license。Alright, California Recovery Account. What is that? That's to help agents, okay? From your $245 license fee, okay? A percentage of that, right? I think it's 12%. Okay, goes to the recovery account. Okay. 你牌照的245块，12% 呢，它开个户，right？ 用来做什么呢？它是用来保护这些 agent，OK？ License agent。 Okay. No more than 50,000 for single action and no more than 250,000 for any licensee. Okay. 你被告的话 ，right， 他帮赔偿5万块一次 ，OK， 总共25万。Okay， 但是这个钱你有还的 ，OK， 不是免费给你的。Okay, the process goes like this, okay? Application, right, from the recovery account, right? 你可以申请这个钱。Notice to be served on judgment debtor. Okay. Deficiency, substantially incomplete application, final decision, settlement. Okay. 他就是搞这个事情了。Notice of decision, license suspension, 可能你的牌照停掉。Insufficient fund, right? Prior of payment when money deposit waiver rights, disciplinary against the licensee. Okay. 你用他们那个钱，你可能那个牌照是被暂时停掉或者改变等等的。Okay. Alright, brokers. Okay. 房产经纪人的责任更重了。Okay. So basically, when you have a broker license, right, you could form your own company. Okay. You also have agents that you try to protect and help. Okay. Okay, 做 broker 就是责任比较多了 ，OK. Additional activity require licensing. Okay. Other things, if you buy and sell notes and securities, right? Which most brokers don't even do that, okay? Very rare, okay? And brokers basically is to protect the public. Okay, 保护消费者了 ，OK。Exemption from licensing, right? Okay， 谁不需要这些 licensing, OK？ 基本上很多了 ，OK？ 这个你是自己屋主啊 ，right？ 如果你是律师，你的律师牌照也可以做房产的 ，OK 等等。OK， 还是你卖墓地啊 ，right？ 你用公司的 license 等等。So if you're a lawyer, you're exempt, okay? Because your lawyer's license, your bar license could do real estate as well. Okay? Or if you under power of attorney, right? Or if you're a trustee, right? A lot of conditions where you don't need licensing to sell real estate. Right, individual brokers, right? You need to take the broker exam and be fingerprint. Okay, 有考试的打指模。Okay, broker's license. I don't know why they talk about that. Okay, but 18 years old. Okay, and 2 years of experience. 8 courses. Okay, and of course you have to pass the test. Okay, 18岁 right, 2年的经验，8门课，考试有75分。Number of question 200. Okay, this is for real estate broker license. Okay, this no longer apply, right? You got 4-year college, you exempt from the 2 years, no more. Okay, 你不可以有4年的 degree, right? Degree 代替2年的经验，没有了。OK， 现在必须有2年的经验。Alright, partnership. There is no partnership license, although a broker can be a partner with one another. Okay. 不需要这个拍档的 ，OK， 所以 broker 就是可以做任何的生意。Corporate brokers，OK， 这是公司的 broker，OK， A corporation can be licensed as a real estate broker. Right? Additional brokers, they could have 1, 2, 3, unlimited. Okay? Broker limited to corporation. Supervision requirement, right? They could have an office manager, background officer, and directors. Salesperson control corporation. Okay, so this is for company. Okay, any company need a broker to help them to be licensed. A real estate salesperson, right? 那个普通的 sales. Okay, we talk about all the licenses. We're gonna get to MLO quick. Okay, again, you have to be 18. You need 3 courses and pass the test. 70%, 150 questions. Okay. 18岁来上门课，来考试150题，40分过就考上了。Okay. Alright, now let's look at MLO. Okay. It's National MLS. Okay, 这个联邦政府的号码。Okay, 这个牌照。Alright, so in California, right? How do you do the MLO? You have to have this license first, whether you're a salesperson or you're a broker. Okay. You could be a broker or it could be a corporation, but you have to have MLO. Okay. If you're a broker, you have to add an MLO license. Okay. If you're corporate, right, your broker have to have an MLO license, and the company will have to have an MLO license. Okay, so corporation have to have a RE license and an MLO license via a broker. Officer. Okay, and then you have the Residential Mortgage Lending Act license. That's for lenders. Okay, and also finance lender law license. Okay, so that's for direct lenders, these two. But what we involve in is you being the MLO. Okay, you work with a real estate firm or you work with a lender. Okay， 你的就是这个贷款的经纪人 ，OK， 这是 MLO， 你可以跟一个房产公司做 MLO， 还是你跟那个银行做 MLO。 Right, in Texas, right, they call it the residential MLO license. Okay, they also have 2 different types. They call it consumer credit or mortgage company. MLO. Okay. Different states have different licensing. Okay. So what I told you before, California have this many options. Okay, but your option is twofold, right? One through the DRE, and then the other one is through DBO. Okay. And in Florida, right, they have either mortgage broker license or regular MLO license. New York, okay, same thing, mortgage broker registration or MLO license. This is basically broker. This is a agent, salesperson. All right, TRID and required disclosures. Okay, TRID is basically Tiller RESPA integrated disclosures. Okay， 这是这个 Truth in Lending Law with the RESPA integrated disclosure， 这是要宣布什么东西给消费者。Okay， and TRID is nationwide. Okay, this is nationwide. Every state have to do TRID. Alright, mortgage loan disclosure statement. California law requires mortgage brokers to provide a borrower disclosure of maximum cost and expense associated with obtaining a loan. Okay， 人家做贷款，他的费用要宣布出来，最多的费用要宣布出来。This requirement is called mortgage loan disclosure statement. Must be provided within 3 days of the broker or agent receiving borrower's complete loan application. What is the loan application? The 1003. Okay. 3天之内他收到这个申请表，他又给出去一个 loan estimate and a mortgage loan disclosure statement. Okay. Okay. Lender purchaser disclosure statement. So this is the CD, closing disclosure. Okay, before they fund, they have to let the borrower know. Okay, the same. So for loans that are being funded by individuals, brokers must also deliver a lender purchaser disclosure statement. Okay, it's not from a bank, okay? So they got paperwork that let them act like a bank. So these are individuals. So lender purchaser disclosure, okay, statement. To the prospective lender, note purchaser as soon as practical, but always before he becomes obligated to fund the loan or the broker receive any fund from the prospective lender. Okay, this is a different way, a private way of doing lending. Okay， 这个是私人做银行放款这个仪式了。Okay。Alright, California Fair Lending Laws, right? 加州政府的借款的法律。Okay, so compare federal 联邦政府的跟加州 versus California. Okay, so you have all these acts are federal and all these are California. Okay, Civil Rights Act 1866, Civil Rights Act 1964, Civil Rights Act 1968. 1 second. Stop asking me, have you? Sure. Yes, it is. Let me text you what the landlord wants, okay? and get back to me afterwards. Okay? Thank you. Bye. Okay, so all these are similar, except each year they upgrade it, right? Renew it. Okay. 1866, 1964, 1968, 1988. Okay, this is also in 88. Okay, Home Mortgage Disclosure Act, Fair Credit Reporting Act, and ACOA. Okay, so this is for businesses, right? For hiring and everything else, right? Businesses. 这个包括什么 ？OK， 请员工啊，公司啊等等，哎，信用卡啊、汽车贷款等等 ，OK， 包括所有的关于借款的都在里面。For consumers，OK， 消费者。So 年份的话，它这个法律就是不用歧视 race 人种 ，OK， 1866年、1964年、1968年、1988年都有 ，OK， 然后其他的宣布加上了不歧视任何人去做贷款 ，OK。So California have what? California Fair Employment and Housing Act. Okay, let's talk about jobs and housing. Okay, 工作跟租房子、买房子等等。Okay, Housing Financial Discrimination Act. Again, not to discriminate. And then you have the Unrigged Civil Rights Act. That reflects all of these. Okay. Commissioner's regulation, okay, that's their own California version of it, okay, and then you have the consumer credit reporting agencies, okay, talk about your credit score and stuff like that, okay. 所以加州这方面的话，它也是反过来跟联邦政府差不多的法律了 ，OK。很像这个 Unrigged Civil Rights Act，OK， 它都跟着这个 Civil Rights Act， 然后它也有工作的跟房屋的 ，OK， 不用歧视消费者，然后还有housing 这方面 ，OK， 保护，不管你是租房子、买房子、做贷款、房子贷款 ，OK， 都不可以歧视。然后这个是房地产部门那个法律，然后加上了消费者的信用法律 ，OK。Alright, Calvet loans. Okay, let me talk about Calvet loan quick. Okay, number one item. Okay, they're using California money, so it's a direct loan from California. Okay, this is not a guarantee and other banks make the funding. They actually fund from California money. Okay, number two, they don't pass the title until everything is paid off. Okay, 他不转让这个产权给这个居民 ，OK， 等到他付清为止，这个贷款 ，OK， 所以这两点很重要。特点 ，OK，California Veteran Loans， 加州政府的军人贷款 ，OK，they're very similar to VA loan， OK， but VA loan they don't use their own money， OK，and they pass title just like regular loans. Alright, this is California example, okay? Any veteran who lives in California. Loans may be obtained for purchase, rehab, or construction. Okay, 他可以买房子 ，OK， 就是翻房子 ，OK， 还是进驻房子 ，OK。Qualifying, you have certificate of release of discharge from active duty. Okay, fees 1%, no MPI, mortgage insurance premium. Broker registration, okay. Broker have to attend the seminar, right? Just to make sure they know the program, okay? Broker compensation maximum 1%. Okay, compliance, all customary California and federal disclosure requirement must be also provided. Okay, 所有的宣布贷款的东西要合格。Alright, another agency, California Housing Finance Agency, CalHFA. Okay, what do? They basically help you to purchase home, right? Conventional loan, right? They help you with the first mortgage programs, right? Down payment assistance program. Okay, 它可以补助你头款这部分的钱等等。但是你的 income 等等要 qualify. Okay, 它看你的收入的。Okay, so this ends chapter 15, okay, on licensing. Okay, so we're going to talk about next how to start your MLO business. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, and then we'll wrap this up. Okay, so in any business, right? You're doing the MLO. Okay, right now you're taking this free class. Okay, is to learn how to do the business. Okay, and you need the 20 hours. Okay, which you're gonna pay roughly about $300. License itself $300 per year. Okay, and then CE about $60 per year, something like that. Okay, so your licensing no more than $400 per year. Okay, let's say $360 per year. Your license, okay? OK， 你做 MLO 的话 ，OK， 你现在听怎么去做这个生意 ，OK， 是免费的 ，OK， 你呢就是要上一个20个钟头 ，OK， 这个课 ，OK， 然后你的牌这是大概300块 ，OK， 你的牌照是300块一年，你每年更新的是60块，所以你的 license 每年就是大概360块左右 ，OK， I did not mention other fees like fingerprints, right? Credit report and things like that initially, okay? So this is basically for your license, okay? Now, after you get your license, right, then you have a license to make lots of money. Okay， 你拿到你牌照之后的话，你有很多机会去赚很多的钱。Okay, so let me tell you, right, a typical case. A typical case is anywhere from 300 to $500,000 loan. Okay, what the lender pay us is typically 1%. So let's say it average about 400. Okay, so that's $4,000. Okay, and then you're at 80% contract, right? So you make 3,200. So we round this off, right? Let's say you spend $200 running around to get information, making copy, right? So $3,000 per loan on the average. Okay. Now if we do a $3 million loan, right? That'll be 30K, right? So we're only talking about 400K here. Okay. So if you do one a month, okay, you're talking about just an average 360K job, right? JOB, right? 好，普通的贷款是30万到50万左右 ，OK， 平均是40万 ，OK， 我们有1%，所以是4000块，然后你跟公司分82，OK， 你拿8是3200。比如说你花200块奔跑来复印东西等等 ，OK， 你有3000块每个 loan，OK， 因为你每一个月做一个案子的话，普普通通你有36000，这是普通的工作 ，OK。If you pick up the speed a little bit, okay, 2 per month, okay, you're talking about 72K per year. And if you really pick up the pace, 4 per month, what does that translate to? 1 per week. Okay, then you make 144K. Okay, 可以达到15万 Okay, so this is good income. Okay, most people fall into this category, 1 a week. Okay, initially you're going to start with 1 to 2 a month, then you're going to go to 4 to 6 per month. Okay, because referrals, right? Okay, so how to get these things? Okay, number one, right? All of the selling agent out there, okay, they have buyers. Okay, most of these selling agents, okay, they don't have MLO. Okay, but you are, right? You work with them with the open house, right? You can, you help them with open house. You put your flyers there. You do loans, etc., etc., right? So you partner with these agents, okay? You get loans. And what do? You do purchase loans. Okay, you do purchase loans. The more agent you partner, okay, because these agents, they sell what? 3-4 homes a month, okay? Not month, per year, okay? So per year. So even if they give you, half of it, right? You do half of it. That's 2 loans per year, right? So you just build on that, right? Per year, okay? And you network 20 of these people, okay? You have, 40 per year. right? 40. Okay, that's almost, okay, one a week. Okay, only 20 is his agent, partner with him. Okay, 好了，卖房子。Okay, so what do you go all this? Right now we don't have open houses, okay, because of the coronavirus, right? So you call them, okay? You say, congratulations on your new listing, right? Anything I could help you with, right? You know, if you're, you know, that's why you need a real estate license, right? I could help you show. You're not grabbing the buyers, right? You're helping them to do the loan only, okay? And then they give you 1 or 2 loans, right? You got 20 of these agents, right? 40 loans a year, not bad, okay? 你可以跟的是 selling listing agent 还是 selling agent, right? 帮他们那个 buyer 去做 loan， 买房子的 loan， okay? 他应该是2到5个房子一年， okay? 他给你2个，你做2个 loan， 你有20个 agent 就40个 loan， okay? 差不多一个 loan 一个礼拜， okay? Okay? So you pick that up, right? So when you're working with a network of people, right? Let's say you got 30 agents, right? So that's 60 loans per year, right? So you pass this level already, okay? Okay, number 2. Okay, number 2. Where else can you get all these, this financing, right? The refi market. Okay. Again, these selling agent, it could be a listing agent, right? You work with listing agents. Okay. And selling agents, both. Okay. 你可以跟 listing agent 跟 selling agent, okay, 去合作做这个 approach 60 loans per year, okay? This purchase, right? And then you have look at the refi market. Okay? People who have loans before, right? 3 years ago, 5 years ago, right? Their interest rates at 5%. Okay? Plus, right? 5.875. Okay? Right now, right? 30 years fixed 3.19. Okay? A paper, right? Full documentation, right? So you're reducing them more than 2%. Okay? So that's a huge market, okay? This, you go through advertisement, right? Social media, SM, okay? Social media, internet, email campaign, or just word of mouth, okay? Referrals, okay? And again, you could pick up 1 loan, 2 loans, 3 loans, 4 loans, okay? Your goal is to have refi at 1 per week, okay? Making that 150 mark, okay? So you work with agents, okay? You work with your own ad, okay? Combine the two, you have 30K plus, 300K plus. Okay, very, very lucrative. Okay, now let's move on to something a little bit more drastic. Okay, on the refi market, how do you approach these people? Okay, let's say they have 5.875. Hello？ 哎，你怎么玩？你怎么玩过来？我还没玩呢。啊？你等10分钟，我开门给你。但是我OK， 10 minutes OK。Okay, so anywhere from 5.875%, right? Some of them is even at 4.75, okay? And you could get it down to, let's say, 3.5, okay? Any differentiation of 1% or higher, okay? We could structure the refi into two parts. Okay. The net result is that, let's say, they pay $2,000 per month. Okay. The net result is that we're gonna have them pay less than $2,000 per month. But then again, we're also gonna have solar for them, a solar system, and it's paid off. Okay. 1 second. Hold on. Hold on. No, hold it. This one. Thank you. Okay, so how do we accomplish this? Okay, by lowering 1%. Okay, that equates to $100 per 100,000 that they take off. So average loan is 400,000. Okay, so you help them save $400. And the average solar system, okay, is about $200 per month. Okay, it's about $20,000. Okay, so you reduce 400 here, and then you pay 200, right? Same financing, right? Inside, right? So you put in their pocket, right? Okay, so the net is going to be $1,800 here. Okay, and they have a payoff solar system because they're using the $400, right? If they don't have the solar system, it's going to be 100, right? 1,600, right? $400 savings, right? Okay, but you tell them that we integrate this thing in here, right? That's how we're gonna do it. Give you a free solar system, right? Free solar system, right? All pay off, right? Free electricity, right? It's about $200 worth of free electricity per month. No more electric bill. Okay? And every month you put, $400 in your pocket. How? $200 savings here, and your $200 bill is gone. No more. So effectively you're saving $400. So that's great, right? So you're promoting something that is free, and also, right, the house value went up this much. At the end of the tax year, right, they get back 26% of that amount. Okay, so what is that? Federal energy tax credit, 20,000 times 126. Okay, so that's $5,200. That's the bonus. Okay, bonus. Free money. Okay, free from Uncle Sam. Why? Because you have solar. Okay, so you could do a refi program and tie together with a free solar system. You say, hey, we have a free solar system if you refi with us. Oh, what's the catch? Well, let me see if you qualify. There's no catch. Uncle Sam is giving you a bonus of $5,000. Each month we could help you save $400, $200 off of your mortgage, and $200 off of your electric bill, which now turned to zero. Simple, right? So you list all the benefit for them, right? First, $5,000, right? One time, right? Not every year, right? Number two, right? I save you $200. Okay, from what? Let's say $2,000, right? Down to $1,800 every month. Okay, and number three, right? Your $200 electric bill per month is no more, right? You save another $200 per month. Okay, so these three things, okay? 1, 2, 3. Okay, now given that option, right, would you want to refi with me? Right, you refi with anybody else, yeah, you get the same rate, blah blah blah, you save $400 here, right? But do you have $5,000? Right? Right? Effectively, you save $400 a month, right? Yeah, you could use that $400 to pay for your electric bill, blah blah blah, right? But hey, you don't have $5,000, so who win? I win, right? Okay. All right. So that's one way to get and aggregate refi businesses through solar. Okay. So again, if you work with a lot of the solar people out there, right? Okay. You say, okay, your solar client, you cannot sell them. Why? Why you cannot sell them? You're not saving them enough. Right? Through refinancing, we put that magic bullet in there. Right? They will refer a client to you, because if they do solar systems, right, and they have to have a mortgage. Okay, most of them, 95% of people out there, they have mortgages. Okay. All right. So this program, together with networking with listing agents, okay, and selling agents, and doing your own refi marketing, okay, advertisement, etc., right, and a unique way of doing free solar, okay, you get a lot of business. Even if you do this alone, okay, this is a good 150K. You do one a week, no problem. Okay, very effective. Okay. All right, so we're gonna run out of time. It's 4:57. I'm gonna end here. Okay, there's other marketing ploy out there. Okay, you work with other professionals to get it refinanced. Okay. Okay. Other agents. Okay, so this is number 4. Okay, insurance agents. Okay, they have lots of clients. Okay, or they have clients, right, that need your help. Okay, because most people, they don't have a budget of $200 to $400 per month to buy what? Insurance. I'm talking about life insurance. Okay, so through your refi, you create that $200 to $400. So then the insurance agent can sell their insurance policies. Okay? They can sell it. Because you find money, free money. You free up some money so they could invest into life insurance. Okay? You work with these folks. Okay? They will be happy. Okay? They give you people who could refi, and then later on, when they get the money out, then they could write an insurance policy. Right? Hand in hand, right? Okay, so the list goes on, okay? Because of this dollar amount. Alright? Okay. Who else? Right? I know you guys don't wanna stop watching, right? So who else? Car sales persons. I don't want to call salesman, right? Car salesperson. Why? Same thing. Okay, you're creating this bunch of money out there. Okay, they could sell cars, especially electrical vehicles. Okay, they also have a rebate, right? Tax credit, just like solar system, right? They're not 20,000, okay, but they're more like 50,000, okay. But you know, some owners they qualify, so they get a free car, free EV, okay. What would the car salespersons? Right? They could sell $50,000 EVs. I refi them, save them money, and also they buy a car from you, all cash, pay off. Okay, and then the list goes on. It's up to your imagination how you're gonna market yourself. Okay, so all right, it's been a good lesson. Next week we're gonna do round robin, back to chapter 1 through 4. Okay, and we're gonna talk on how to find these buyers, borrowers, and qualify them in details. Okay, we're doing the numbers, okay? Number crunching. Okay? Today we talk about what is needed, okay? But we'll talk about real numbers. Okay? Next week. Chapter 1 to 4, okay? Again, is Wednesday, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Okay? Same channel, same time. See you next week.